from a normal family, and my parents work hard to provide for me whatever they can. And before QNet, I had a passion to study for astronomy. I worked a lot for that. I know how to use telescope and how to look at the stars, and basically I was seeing myself to be a good astronomy teacher, and astrophysics and all these things. And that was the vision that I had. It was so many reasons why I started this business. But one of the reasons it was that when I was growing my education as a person who was studying astronomy and learning about the sky, so I had some teachers, who they were working in this industry, in this teaching platform, for so many years. And they were my masters. They were people who I was listening to them. They had a great knowledge, and I respect them a lot, these people, until today. But the issue was that when I was looking at them, after all these years, after 30 years of working hard, and education that they had, they couldn't provide so many small things for their family. And I saw that, yes, they have achieved what they liked, but their family is not happy. And it was just a click for me that, hey, I should do something different, because I want to make my family happy. I want to see them in different situations in life. I didn't have money to start this business. It took me a few weeks to find the money. I borrowed money from so many people. After I borrowed money from so many people, it was not easy basically to go back in the street because everybody was looking at me. It was a tough day, but I made it and I started this business. And today I can say starting this business was one of the best decisions that I have made in my life. One of the moments that made me realize I have to take this business serious, I remember it was the beginning stages of my business. One of my friends who we started the business together in the beginning, he came to the office that we had, and he felt so sad. He was crying non-stop. And when we asked him what happened, what's wrong with you? He couldn't even talk that day, I remember. He looked at me in the eyes and he said, half of my dream is gone. I was asking, what do you mean? What happened? And he said, my father died. It was the moment that I felt that I just go back, I just opened my dream list and I was just looking at it. And I realized that almost 90% of the dreams that I have is for my family. And if any of them goes, almost many of my dreams is going to be cancelled and I cannot replace them. So it was a wake-up call for me that I don't have too much time. That's why I always say that you should not do what you like, you should do what you have to do so that you can achieve what you like in life. Everything in my life has changed. Who I was before this business and who I am now, it's something totally different. Everything. I've learned a lot. I've learned how to talk to people. I've learned how to be a good human. I learned how to be humble. I learned so many things, I've learned this all by the experiences and the challenges that has happened to me, The way I look at life has changed, Today I'm looking at life in a different way. Before in my life I was just thinking, I just want to buy a car, I just want to buy a house and get married and have a normal life. But today I understand that the purpose of life is not only this. These are just the small material things which comes in life and it goes. But it's all about what we are going to do in life, how many people we are going to help. And yes, everything has changed, Every time that I see a leader, he's buying a brand new car, or they're buying a brand new house, or they're taking their family for the vacation, or they're achieving any small things, It's a blessing for me. And it's something that I'm always thankful to God. And the only thing I ask God is to give me more strength, and so that I can do more, and I can see these kind of moments more in my life. And today my family lifestyle has changed. Today my parents are looking at the life differently than how they used to be. Like every other parents, their biggest dream was just to see their kids getting married and having children, and that's it. But today they are looking at life differently. They want to see more successes. They want to see more people are becoming more successful. And it's not only about me, but it's about so many people that have came around me, and we all together, it impacted them also in life. The most important thing which I care about legacy is to have enough people maxing out. So when I'm gone, even after 100 years, after 200 years, people still remember me, and they talk that how maybe our grandfather started the business with somebody called Siyama, and together they built the business, and the family generation has changed. And this is a legacy which I believe I want to have in my life.